evening, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a while. Have you missed me? Apologies for my absence. I have been ridiculously busy with finishing my master's degree in university. But with that now completed, it is time to get back to something that truly matters. Delivering the best vikingrise tips and guides, of course. There has been a lot of updates in the last few months that we need to cover. Topics such as kingdom versus kingdom, the battle arena, and the Battle of the Ruins are all going to be covered extensively in due course. In this video, however, we are going to take a look at an emerging, popular hero combination, Yvette and Helgar. Yvette, of course, is the lovable pikeman hero we all know intimately, providing enormous healing potential with added counter-attack capabilities. We will take an in-depth look at her skills and talents shortly when we discuss synergy between optional skills. Helgar, on the other hand, is a Season 2 hero and a relatively new hero to most. She first made her appearance over 200 days ago, back when I started my vikingrise journey, but was removed from the game for a number of months before being returned as a Season 2 addition. Let's take a closer look at her. Helgar, the War Arbiter. Her strengths come in the form of being able to deal massive area of effect damage, as well as looking badass. Before we look at her skills and her talents, we need to understand how her unique resource management works. Helgar has the ability to acquire stacks of judgment marks. The judgment marks are used to both perform her passive skill, called Judgment's Fury, and to buff her active skill, called Spear of Judgment. There are 3 ways in which judgment marks can be acquired. The first way is as a result of her passive skill, which enables you to receive up to 2 stacks of judgment when taking basic attack damage, which is every 1 second or round of a battle provided you do not mitigate all incoming damage. The second way of obtaining judgment marks is through her third talent, creatively called Judgment Mark. I know, right? Anyway, this talent adds a 70% chance of receiving 1 stack every 2 seconds. The last method of acquiring judgment marks is from her last talent, called War Blessings. And this talent is where she really begins to shine. War Blessings adds a 40% probability to acquire 3 judgment marks when performing counterattacks, with the maximum amount that can be received per second being 9 judgment marks. This is an amazing talent for when you are facing down multiple opponents, as you are going to be dealing multiple counterattacks every second, leading to the generation of a lot of judgment marks. Now, let's take a closer look at how all of this plays into her skills. Her active skill before awakening is Spear of Judgment, which deals a base potency of 1000 direct damage to up to 3 targets within an arc in front of you. Notice the second half of the description. The potency is increased to 1550 if you have more than 5 marks of judgment. So in a map battle where you are facing multiple opponents, you can receive up to 9 judgment marks per second, so the added damage would not be hard to achieve. Upon awakening, her active skill is upgraded to Ruling Trial. The base potency is increased from 1000 to 1100. And the area of effect is upgraded from 3 targets in an arc to 4 targets in a circular area around your troops. A new effect is also introduced, which increases the damage dealt to 1350 for any targets hit that have less than 20% troops remaining. And the buff pertaining to having more than 5 stacks of judgment marks persists too. To summarize, after awakening, her active skill has the potential to a minimum of 1100 direct damage to 4 targets, which would be rare due to the ease of generating judgment marks, and a maximum damage of 2100, which is huge. Her passive skill also hits like a truck. Judgment's Fury is the primary recipient of the judgment marks you generate. Upon acquiring 20 stacks of judgment, she performs Judgment Fury and unleashes a single target attack that deals a flat 1850 potency and increases counter-attack damage by 50% for 10 seconds. This skill is amazing when you consider you could be generating 9 stacks of judgment marks per second, resulting in many Judgment's Fury being cast, and potentially permanent uptime on that 50% increase to counterattack. The last talent we have yet to look at is Divine Discipline, which adds a permanent 20% increase to counterattack, bringing a very real possibility of a permanent 70% increase to counterattack damage. It is pretty clear Helgar is a formidable hero when it comes to damage output, especially area of effect. At this point, we realize she does not have any damage mitigation talents or skills, and dead troops cannot deal damage. This is where Yvette comes in addition to her also having skills and talents that increase counterattack damage, such as her active skill Mending Light and Horn of Countering. She also provides massive healing from both her skills. She pairs well with Helgar, dramatically increasing the uptime on Helgar's insane damage output, while adding to the multi-target damage potential. Now, let's take a look at some optional skills to complement this hero combination. This is the skill set I use in events such as Battle of the Ruins, as it results in a very durable damage-dealing hero lineup. The first skill I recommend for Yvette is Hymn of Life, which provides healing over time every 9 rounds for 3 seconds and a chance of granting massive increase to troop HP throughout the healing time. Both of these abilities are strong, but the heal over time is the MVP here. Cast at round 9 and taking effect from round 10, it provides healing in rounds 10, 11, and 12 of a battle. Hymn of Life has synergy with one of her talents, Healing Hymn, which grants a 25% chance of dealing up 650 damage upon receiving healing. This amounts to 3 chances of this talent activating with each activation of Hymn of Life, so the potential for massive single target damage alongside big healing. It also pairs well with the second recommended skill, Awakening. This is a simple skill that grants a flat 20% damage reduction to all incoming damage when maxed whenever you receive healing. This skill is activated with each heal received by Hymn of Life. The damage reduction it provides is reapplied in rounds 10, 11, and 12, with each application refreshing the 2-second uptime on the 20% damage reduction. To summarize this chain reaction of skills and talents between Hymn of Life, Healing Hymn, and Awakening, I have detailed the potential from round 10 to round 14. The potential damage mitigation you can receive through these rounds is insane, especially for high-intensity map battles during events like KVK and Battle of the Ruins, where you are likely to receive massive incoming damage from multiple enemies. Moving on to the optional skills for Helgar. The first recommendation is Retaliate, a simple but hard-hitting skill that takes no prisoners and can do some serious area of effect damage. The second skill I recommend is Baldur's Blessing. This is a hybrid skill, granting both HP and defense buffs to your army while simultaneously increasing your counterattack damage. A perfect combination for the chaos that awaits you on the battlefield. Activating every 8 rounds, it too adds to the already huge damage mitigation window provided by Hymn of Life and Awakening. All the while, Retaliate is being cast alongside your ridiculously high base counterattack damage in Helgar's intrinsic area of effect active skill. I have personally had great success with this hero combination, and I am confident you will too. And that just about does it for today's video. I hope this has given you some ideas when crafting your own Helgar hero builds. If you have any other topics you would like me to cover, please do comment down below. Until next time, my friends, take care and farewell.